Once a year, I run a free course for artists of all levels, all types of art, all parts of the country, no limits. This is not an art course about how to paint a certain way, but it's a course about how to tap into who you are and find your own way of making art. And it's a course about freeing yourself from all the limitations that we carry around in our heads. And yet, there are lots of people who don't sign up for the course because they have those limitations and because they feel they're not worthy of it, they're not good enough, they're not at the right level yet, they might make a fool of themselves. I want to find the words to say to those people that you have everything you need already inside you. All you have to do is come along for that few days and that course, and I will show you, I will do my damnedest to show you what's possible for you, because you have a craving inside you to make art that makes you feel good, that you can feel proud of, or that makes you excited, or that makes you fulfilled. And you're already creating in some way or another. I know you are. And you just feel like there's more inside you, but you don't know how to get it out. And how do I know this? How am I talking to you as if I'm inside your head? Because I used to be in that exact same place. And I know when you watch these videos and people are trying to get you to join their thing, they always say, I was just like you, but I really was. And you can tell because what I'm saying resonates with you. I was so stuck at the beginning. I'd been involved in art when I was younger, and I'd never been very good, and I never had any proper education or anything in it. As I got into like my real life, that went away. And then when I was 50, so that's 10 years ago now, I came back to it and I had all these things I wanted to do, but I didn't know how to do them. And I really admired artists who could make things that had emotion and feeling in them. For me, that's what I admired. For you, it might be something totally different. But whatever it is that you admire in other people's work, it's a clue for you, by the way. And we'll talk about that in the free course. But I had all this inside me, but I couldn't figure out how do I possibly make anything like those people? What I'm doing is realistic drawing in sketchbooks, or I was doing these kind of naive pen and ink drawings. I knew I didn't want to do accurate representational drawing. I wanted to do something with a bit more character and personality. Again, not that there's anything wrong with that for other people. It was just what I wanted. And inside you, you know what you want. But I didn't know how to get there. Then I was lucky enough to meet a few teachers along the way who helped me to get to the place where I understood how to start unlocking that for myself. And I understood that the only thing in my way was me. My beliefs about what made real art, my beliefs about how real artists work, my beliefs about what I was capable of and the talent level I had. I truly believed I had no talent. And now I believe that everyone has talent for visual expression. Sure, for some people it comes more naturally and more easily than for others. But a lot of that is the barriers that we've got in our heads, the things that, the limiting beliefs that have been imposed on us over the years by other people and by ourselves, and that we've adopted as truth. And now we carry that round with us as, I will never be this. I don't have the talent for that. But you know what? Anybody can do anything. And art, more than anything, because art is about personal expression, how can you get that wrong? And that kind of mindset is the difference between me before and me now. And that is what I help people with in this free workshop. We're not going to talk about which brush to use or which paper is the best for paint. It doesn't matter. Couldn't matter less. Doesn't matter if you work in a big, open, brilliant studio space or a tiny cupboard. Doesn't matter if you work on the kitchen table. Doesn't matter if you live in Ethiopia or America or Australia or Britain. Doesn't matter if you're 90 years old or 20 years old. It doesn't matter if you paint abstractly or want to, or if you paint very realistically or want to. None of that matters. All that matters is what's in here, and that's what I'm really good at helping you with. So if you haven't signed up because of some fear or some doubt or some feeling of not being good enough, let's get rid of all that. And first of all, I can tell you, You can keep quiet if you like, and no one will even know you're there. So there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Secondly, I hope you won't keep quiet, because I love seeing the people who take these courses blossom and grow and thrive, and that's what I want for you. So we only do this once a year. We may not be doing it in this format again. So if you want to learn what's inside you artistically, come and sign up. And if you know someone who would benefit from this free course, forward this video to them, share this with them, because I really want to make sure we get all the people in this year who need this. I wish I could find every person out there in the world who needs what I've got to say and bring them in, because you are going to be amazed. If you're recommending this to a friend or a spouse or a partner, you are going to be amazed what happens to them in 8 days. It's unbelievable. So the link is wherever you're watching this video. If you're on Instagram, it's in my bio. If you're in YouTube, it's in the video description. If you're in Facebook, it's with this post. Or you can go to my website at louisefletcherart.com and you will find the link there also. We start on September 1st. It's 8 days. It's all recorded, so you don't have to be there live if you can't be there live. It all comes to you by email. No reason not to do this. We are going to have a blast. We are going to paint, we are going to talk, we're going to answer questions, we're going to think about things, I'm going to give you ideas to dwell on. Most of all, we're going to have a blast. So hopefully I will see you or your friend who needs this on September 1st.